The first step in our model is to add walls, but before I get any farther, I'm going to remember to save my work, and I'm going to save it as what's called a project. So that's important. I'm going to save it as a project, and I need to save it in the right spot. So I'll go to my W number and go find a place. Oh, see, I need something for week 5. So let me add that in there. And I expect you'll do something similar. And this is no longer going to be a template, it's my architectural project. And I'll just put my initials on it. I don't care how you do that, so long as you can get back to it. That's good. And so now I'm going to pretend like I'm an architect. I'm going to make an architectural model, and we're going to start with walls. And so under architectural ribbon, I'm on my floor plan. Okay. If you're not there, if you're somewhere like this, go over to your floor plan and double click it with your left mouse. And this is, of course, in Windows mouse. Left click, select. I can use my scroll to move forward and back. If I hold my scroll wheel down, I can move back and forth. And again, I'm not moving the model, I'm just moving where it's presented on the screen. Okay, another thing I'll do then is go to my architectural ribbon. There's many ribbons as we saw before. I'll tell it I'm going to be an architect and I want to make a wall. As soon as you click on wall, tons of different walls show up. If I click on the selector, I can make all these types of walls and they all go into the model with different information. And I'm going to have an exterior wall. And maybe I'll make it brick. That sounds good. It'll look nice. I can make a brick wall. And so if you know about construction, you can know what all these walls do. For this project, I don't care what you choose. This is about creating a wall in a model, not doing an architectural design. Also, you should know that once you put a wall in, it's a matter of 2 or 3 clicks and you can change it. So again, I don't care what you're going to put in. I'll put in brick. And then I move my mouse over and you can see it'll snap. And I can pick lines to put the wall on, or I can draw a line from point left click to left click and see how it snaps to my endpoints. Left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click. And then I hit escape when I'm done. Now there's a few things. This is already set up, but you do need to tell it how tall the wall is. Okay, where you're starting. I'm starting at the bottom and it's going up 8 feet. It's not connected to anything. There's tons of information about that wall. But for right now, I don't really care. I just want you to draw a wall. Now, if you want to look and see what you drew, you can go to this 3D view. It's under 3D views, 3D. Double click, and there it is. That's kind of neat. That's what I just drew. I can look at it in any of these views that have already been set up, but this is the one I can play with. And again, if I hold my mouse wheel down, I can move it around. Shift and my mouse wheel lets me orbit. I'll go back to my standard view. There it is. And then I'll go back to my floor plan. Now that was the exterior walls. I think I want to put some interior walls in too. So I'll go back to the wall tool. And these are actually putting 3D models in. And I'll click on my selector or this little arrow here. But if I click on it, and now I do want an interior wall. And I'm just going to put little interior walls. There's all these design things that are already set up. And of course, every manufacturer and architect and everybody has their own wall system that they like to put up. But you need to be an architect to know about, well, you need to know about the architecture of walls to know about that. So I'm not going to worry. Again, I don't care what you put down, but it might be nice to put an interior one down. So I'll just put this interior. Click, 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 click. I'm doing left clicks with my mouse whenever I get to an endpoint. If I'm done drawing, I can hit escape and then I can tell it I want to do another wall again. Wall. There. So now I've got some more walls. Here's a cool thing. Let's say I didn't really like where that went. I can click on the arrow, click, click on the wall, and then I can move the wall. I accidentally cut the line. Make sure that you get the wall. There we go. I got the wall. See how it says wall? And now I can move it over to match up. It's pretty good. Okay, so there's a few little things that you can do here to make things one way or another. But now I've got some wall. I've built my walls. That's a whole thing to do. I can look at my walls. There it is. Maybe you want to see it more like brick. That's this one right here. Visual styles, consistent colors. There, now it looks like brick. And if I zoom in, I can see the brick. And that you have to set in each view. When I go back to my plan view, I just see it as a plan. So there we go. That is how you make walls in Revit.